Welcome back to In the Music Room. We just heard a great set of music from you guys.
Thank you.
And now is the time we get to know you. So
Okay.
I'll be asking questions, kind of direct them to both of you, but
Okay.
individually as well.
Okay.
So I guess we'll just start out and say, Dave, where are you originally from?
So I grew up in Maine.
Really?
And, I lived there until I was about 22.
Okay.
21, 22. I don't know. I'll lose track.
They have some rough winters there.
Yeah, that's why I left.
Yeah, I don't blame you. There's a few people we know that live here in Waxahachie from Maine exactly because of that reason. And what about you? Where are you from originally?
I was born in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, but my mother and I moved actually to Irving, Texas when I was pretty little. So I did a lot of my growing up, like schooling in Irving, but my summers and holidays were spent in Hoptown with my family. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, back and forth between, just a short little jaunt, 12 hours between my hometown and Irving, Texas. But yeah.
Wow. So how did Irving, Texas and Maine get together?
Arlington, Texas, obviously.
Arlington, okay.
So when I was in my early 20s, I was playing in a cover band, and in this town in Maine, I kind of realized very quickly that I was never going to play more than Friday and Saturday,
Right.
and I had to move to a big city.
Sure.
Or like a bigger city to kind of cut my teeth and
There
grow
wasn't one
as a
nearby.
musician. And
Boston just didn't cut it for New
Boston
York.
didn't cut it. I had a couple friends, and one of them lived in Venus, Texas, actually.
Okay.
And he was trying to get me to come here. He worked for American Airlines.
Okay.
And he was kind of like a really big mentor to me. He was a keyboard player, and he was offered the job of playing keyboards in the Charlie Daniels Band, but he kind of missed out on it. So he was a very talented man. He's since passed away. Yeah, so I had him and a friend in L.A., and I was like, L.A. is way too big for me. I'm like a country boy. I'm going to try Texas and see what it's like.
Okay.
So I came here.
Yep.
And then we met.
And I was there.
We met in
A guitar
I don't
center.
even know what year it was.
Guitar Center in Arlington?
Yes.
Yep.
All
Arlington Guitar
right.
Center.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I was working there, and she was cute.
Oh, of course.
What you
What
gonna
more
do?
do you need? So y'all thought each other was cute, and you dated, and then got married, and you've been married for what,
26 years tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary early.
Thank you. Thank you.
And kids?
Yes.
Yes.
One daughter.
She got married 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've got your house back. Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's fantastic. The last time we went out on a long trip, we actually went out. We toured out to the Grand Canyon area and back, and she was being kind of dodgy about things, and she had already moved out, and I was having a hard time like letting her room become something other than her room.
Right.
And while we were going on the trip, she and her then fiance, now husband, renovated the entire room. They redid the flooring, they painted the walls, they put in a new bed, new like desk and stuff in there, so that her leaving wouldn't break my heart. It actually infused more of her into the room. So now we have a guest bedroom. It'll forever be her room.
Right, of
But
course.
it was because she renovated it
How
for us.
thoughtful
So
of her.
yeah, it really was, because I was, every time she would take, he's on the other side, he's like, pack your stuff and go, lady. I mean,
Like I
joking.
did that
He was
thing.
joking,
I
but-
did that thing.
and I was like, no, quit telling her that. Because I would just go and stand in her room and miss her a little,
Yeah.
like my mother's heart just missed her being home.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
when she did that, it's almost like she put more of herself in there by taking the old
yeah.
bits away. Yeah.
And home is Nashville, or
Right outside of Nashville.
outside
Yeah.
Nashville?
We're about
Yeah.
30 miles east of Nashville.
How
It's
long-
still a Nashville suburb.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
How long have you lived there?
20 years
22, 23 years now.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
quite a
you
while.
said to heck with Arlington, let's go to Nashville.
Well, actually, there was
Actually,
a lot of stops in between.
We
but
went up to Maine, and then we went outside of Philadelphia we were in New Jersey.
We adventured.
We've been around a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
we just landed. Our daughter, we wanted her to have a stable, like, growing up, and so we were like a school district, go to there,
Yeah.
kind of a
Yeah.
thing.
we
So
tried to settle down during her years.
yeah, we wanted
Yeah.
to pour into her the most that we could, and then we're like, okay, later we're gonna go dream chase.
Now, is she musical, and does she sing or write or anything?
She has a beautiful voice, but she does not sing for public consumption. It is just for her cats.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she said, I've had enough of that. I've seen what you guys do. Thank you.
She's like, I see all the
Right.
work you put in.
Yeah.
I'm good.
She actually
Yeah.
went to school for cinematography, but she works in the medical field right now. So,
Okay. Well, that's a good field to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Job security for sure.
Yeah. Well,
Well, they're threatening with AI, so we'll see.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
She's very good at what she does, though. So hopefully they'll just move her into a no AI zone. So
Right,
Right now,
right.
it is a little in jeopery, but
Oh boy.
yeah. But technically, so is ours for AI.
Yeah,
So we'll see
but-
how that pendulum swings.
Sorry, but I find it hard for AI to replace people
Yes.
because there's emotions and there's everything
Right.
that goes
Absolutely.
along with
Well,
that.
it'll never
but-
replace this,
Live.
like live in front of people, and people
Exactly.
interacting and talking and
Yep.
hanging out and playing music together. and stuff.
Exactly.
And I actually think that having it, like, it'll be a novel for a little while, and then I believe that the pendulum will swing back the other way, where everybody wants 100% human art
Right.
in all
right.
formats, so
Yeah.
in all mediums.
Yeah.
That's my hope anyway.
Yeah, no kidding. So, Dave, how long have you been playing guitar?
I started playing when I was 16. So
Are you self-taught?
mostly? I mean, I did have a teacher in the very early stages, you know, but I'm always kind of, as we were talking before, I'm always adventuring. So like,
Right.
I always want to learn more. You know, that's kind of in my nature. It's always been my character that, like, if I do something, then I get bored with it and I just move on.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
guitar has never been that for me because it's always something a little. There's always like
Yeah.
a further bridge, I guess.
Did,
you know?
so did playing guitar bring out the songwriting portion of you, or
Yeah,
were you-
interestingly about that, like I never wrote. I tried to write songs for the years. Like when I first started playing, and then as I started playing in bands and things, I would try to write songs and I couldn't do it, and I was like, this is
Yeah.
like terrible. But then when I met Ashley, we started writing together, and it came very naturally. So I think it was like.
I mean, there were
Yeah.
some tears to begin with. We learned
There
each
was.
other's writing style
Yeah.
over time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long, Ashley, have you been writing?
Ooh, I don't know.
Well, we started together mostly, right?
I mean, like writing music with Dave for sure. I mean, I dabbled in poetry beforehand. Not very good poetry, but it was just for me, so it didn't much matter.
Probably about a little less than when we've been married.
Yeah, it's probably 20, 24 years, something
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Do
started.
you-
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say we started really writing for like Sugarline Blues when we really started getting serious about it, and that was like probably about 14 years ago.
The project has been since 2011,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, that's pretty cool.
years. Getting old.
Yeah, decades now we can
Do
wrap
you
up.
feel like your music is driven by lyrics, or getting the music? It helps find you the lyrics. How does that all come together for y'all?
So,
Both.
Yeah, it's
Both,
interesting because
yeah.
like we write so many different ways. So like we write where I write all the music first, and then she writes all the lyrics sometimes, and then we write sometimes where she writes all the lyrics and I write all the music. But then also we've written where
It's the opposite.
it's the complete opposite, where there was one song where I wrote most of the lyrics and she wrote the music. So Ashley does play music. Like she plays guitar at home. Like, and, she's actually a really good
Just
musician.
enough to be dangerous
But,
to myself.
yeah,
I'll
so-
go bring, bring, bring. Now fix it.
Most of what
Tune it,
you
please.
hear, though, most of what you heard tonight and what you hear in a typical Sugarline Blues set is going to be, I'm writing about 75 to 80 or 90% of the music, and she's doing the same with the lyrics. You know, like I'll
Okay.
help her finish a certain line. She'll help me kind of with some melodic ideas.
lyrically together. I think you're giving yourself too little credit there, because I mean, it's like I said before, when we're telling each other the story, he can kind of steer a story in a direction that I wasn't thinking of, and in doing so inspire me to write more lyrics along those lines. So it's not just writing a line. It's inspiration, it's informing, and it's troubleshooting. Sometimes a word, it'll say what I want it to say, but it doesn't sing well. Like it's too much syllable
Yeah.
or too much vowel. It just doesn't sound right. It doesn't roll off the tongue. He'll be like, "Hey, what about this?" And I'm like, "Of course." Of
There you
course,
go.
the word was just right there, and he just went, bloop, here you go. So, and I mean, that can really make or break a hook of a song. It can, I think,
I
like,
call that mending. You know, it's like
I mean,
it's not really.
we're good soundboards to each other, like good, and
to learn that, though.
Yeah, in the beginning, I would literally break down in tears because I was married to every word of every song that I wrote, and it hurt my feelings. You're stealing my children from me, you know. And he'd be like, "What is going on right now?" What is going on? And so over time, though, I learned to let loose. I learned that I could trust him as a partner with the words, and that he had the best interests of the song at heart. And he wasn't trying to steal anything from me, but he was trying to make something beautiful together. Right. So instead of holding so tight that I was just suffocating the words, I'm like, hey, can you maybe help? And then he would, and like he's my trusted partner on every front.
Now it's pretty smooth for the most part.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, unless we haven't had our coffee or food, then
then just don't talk.
Then just forget about it.
It's not safe for anyone.
That's like, what are you talking about?
I was talking to Ashley earlier before we started the show, and she told me about how the name Sugar Lime Blue came about. I'd like you to share that with everybody because it's pretty cool.
Yes. Well, we wanted, I don't know why, but we wanted 3 words. We were both like, yes, 3 words, something with the meter.
Because we're melodic.
And then we wanted something that gave a visual to what we hoped that our sound would create in you as a listener. So that we wanted something as a strong visual. And when the words Sugar, Lime, and Blue kind of came together, I was like, that feels good. That feels right. It's got a good meter to it. And so Dave did a mock image that was a lime cut in half, and the outside was a regular lime color, and the inside was a turquoise color, and it was splashing into water. And it just looks so refreshing and familiar but different. Like that feels good, but different than what I'm used to. And that's exactly what we wanted our music to make you feel when you listen to it. Like that feels good, and it's right, but it's different. It feels familiar, but just enough different that it's interesting.
Right.
So, yeah.
So, how would you classify your sound and your music?
We created our own genre because we don't fit cleanly in any other genre. So we call it Cosmic Cowgirl. So it is grounded in storytelling, and it's the stories we tell ourselves, the stories we hope that you're telling yourselves as you're listening to our songs. That's like in folk music and in old country style music, but also with touches of psychedelia in there and long jams and unscripted sections. And if you get the chance to listen to our recordings, that's our full band where we stretch out a little bit more in the jam sections and take our time on stage. So that's where you get more of that flavor of the psychedelia. So yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your Sunday Shout Out YouTube series.
Sure.
It's Dave's brainchild to begin with.
We started it years ago, and basically we had thought of, in the age of the internet's bizarre, right? Because you can have fans or friends, whatever, and they can be all over the world.
Yeah.
And it's so hard because, like, you can't just,
You can't just go to Spain.
Before the internet, it was like you'd sit in a room with people, and and then through COVID, it even expounded that whole thing of where, like, people aren't together.
Right.
And I was like, how are we ever going to see, like, at that time, 100 followers on YouTube or whatever it was, and we're like, how this person that's commenting on our videos, or we didn't even have video. Maybe we did. I think we had like one music video.
It was back when Twitter was Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter was a thing, and like people were following us, and we're like, how are we ever going to hope to see this person in Spain? And how do we let them know
we see them
it's
and appreciate them?
It's important to us, because we're trying to do a thing, And we came up with like, well, what if we just did like a song, and we sent it dedicated it to them each week.
Right.
So we've been doing that for over 10 years now, and then we like pick a follower. We started in a kind of non-traditional way where, like, because it was a surprise on people, it wasn't like we weren't taking stock of like, how is this going to work,
Right.
No. Because like we wanted to reach out to somebody, so we would just kind of like pick songs out of the thin air and dedicate it to a random follower. In the beginning, it was kind of like we had certain people that we wanted to reach out to because, they'd comment and encourage us.
Right.
And
we wanted to acknowledge them. That was our best
through the
gift we
years,
could
it's been
give.
pretty amazing because a lot of times people are like, "Oh, that was my favorite song. Who told you?" Or like, I have this special
lot of
connection with
them.
this song. Sometimes it probably misses.
Yeah.
We don't hear about that. You only hear about the successes, but that's still kind of cool because it's like kind of like the. However you want to, whatever you believe in, the the
Universe
spirit of
sort
it
of
all, the
bringing the
universal
things
spirit
together.
or
Yeah.
whatever. It kind of, it designs like a roadmap. We're just trying to follow it, So,
Right,
So
right.
that's part of what we're trying to do there.
Well, I think that's a really great idea, Dave.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
What a way to reach out to people. And how many followers do you have now?
We're closing in on 10,000 on YouTube.
Look at that. So something's working.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. So I know you guys are touring right now.
Yes.
That's
We are.
why you're here,
Yes.
because
Yes.
you are in our neck of the woods. Where are you going from here?
Where are we going?
You good
from
with
here?
this? You want me to get this?
I have no idea.
tomorrow's the day
I don't
off,
know. I
which
just
is
get
nice.
in the
Okay.
car
And
and I'm
then,
like, you put it in the GPS and I will sit here. I'm
got-
definitely a passenger princess.
I did a lot of the routing and the mapping, so I'm the guy on this one. But we got Thursday night, we're going to be in Portales, New Mexico, which is just outside of Clovis. And then from there, we're on to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And then we're playing in Flock of Moons is a brewery, winery in Albuquerque. And then there is a place called Little Toad Creek Brewing Company, and they have a campus in both Las Cruces. I can't say it right.
You said it
Las
right.
Cruces
Yes.
and Silver Springs, New Mexico. And they're about an hour and a half apart, and we'll be playing those both. Las Cruces on Saturday, Silver Springs on Sunday. From there, we're going to be in Evergreen, Colorado the following Wednesday. We're taking a couple days off to enjoy the mountains.
Well, also
Oh,
to
yeah.
travel.
And then
'cause
in
much
travel, there's a lot of
many
miles in there too.
Yeah.
So Evergreen, Colorado, we have some friends up there that have a venue, and we've been up there before, so we're going to check
But
that
not
out.
to this venue, so I'm
Not
excited
to
to
this
go
venue,
there.
so
Yeah.
it's going to be nice. And then
Bistro del Lago. is
Bistro
that
del
one.
Lago. And then Friday, I think we're in
Thursday, Cheyenne.
Thursday is
Thursday,
Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Yes.
And that's a little place called Blue Stem Winery. We're excited to be
That
there.
will be my first time in Wyoming. So
Stem.
I'm excited to go see a whole new state.
Yeah, here
I'm
it's
very
beautiful.
excited to
And
go see.
we had to plan some days off, so it's like I think on you said that was Thursday. So Friday we kind of got a travel day, but we're also checking out we love that Americana type of stuff, so we want to check out like Deadwood and the Black Hills and
Okay.
Yeah.
the Mount Rushmore, and then
Yeah.
we're in Spearfish, South Dakota on Saturday night, and then on Sunday we're in Cody, Wyoming. And then we're taking some,
Yellowstone.
as
time.
Tori would say, our daughter would say, "Mommy, Daddy, alone time."
Yep.
Yeah, and then we're going to be taking some alone time, seeing Yellowstone for a couple days.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
Celebrate our anniversary.
we got to
a
head
little
back to
belatedly.
4th
Yeah.
of July. We're actually playing
In my hometown, in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Yeah.
Nice.
So we headed back, but on the way back, we're going to swing through Laramie, Wyoming,
Yeah.
and we got a show
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing it the right time of year because, again, they get tons of
yeah.
snow, so that's
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, it's kind of a
In fact.
razor's edge to walk because there's some places are like you don't want to get into Phoenix because they're like we're just a stove here.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to get up in you don't want to go there at this time, but you want to go here at this time. So it's like how do
Right.
we route this where we're
quick.
not cooking or freezing?
A quick funny story. It is.
Yeah.
A quick funny story about that. So I was working on the tour, and I was like, I got to go to Yellowstone. So I'm working it out, trying to make it work. And I booked the shows. I booked Cody, Wyoming, and booked this other one. I was like, cool. It's 3 hours of travel time. And then it was in February, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, why does it say 8 hours? This ain't gonna work. We can't travel 8 or 9. It was 8 or 9 hours. I was like, oh my gosh. Google automatically closes some of the roads around Yellowstone because of the winter. Certain roads close in the winter, so we wouldn't have been able to do it. It was in the winter, and it
okay.
didn't know, of course, that we were doing it in the summer. So I went into full panic mode because I had already booked these shows, and then I was like, I can't go from point A to point B in 9 hours. That ain't gonna
Yeah,
work. You know?
yeah.
But
So-
we've done some
we've done some harrowing
pretty
things, but this was,
gnarly
kinda-
traveling where
think-
we have to
yeah.
get up at 5 in the morning to be there for an 11 o'clock show or something.
Terrestrial radio is the
Well.
worst because it's always in the
Wow.
morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, being a road warrior isn't all that it's cracked up to be sometimes.
Oh, people think it's very glamorous, but I can tell you what the inside of a lot of gas station bathrooms look like.
Well, if you see a Buc-ee's, stop there.
They
have
are
the
very
cleanest
clean, and you can have your own room.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole space. You can spread out. Like you could bring a cot in. Buc-ee's is they know what's going on with the
probably
bathroom.
some homeless people up in there.
I mean, I don't know. They have attendants that I think they're checking on things, making sure nobody's passed out or doing anything naughty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they seem on top of it.
So, what's your future goals now that you've got your daughter married off and you're free to roam about the country? What are your goals? What do you want to do?
So, immediate goals, because we've been traveling so much as the duo, we want to record an acoustic album because that's a lot of what people are hearing. And like, our current recordings are of our full band, which is a little different energy. Mm-hmm. So, I want to record that acoustic album.
Look at that.
Also,
we do have a band album coming.
We do have a band album coming, because why not?
Why not? Hey.
Why not?
We're still doing band shows, too.
Yeah, we are. And I should love, like in a little bit longer term, I should love to take our music over to Europe. And I love that as we're on tour, like Dave was talking, we're going to go see something. There's like a workation, I guess is the common term. We're working, but we're also getting to see some really cool things. And I should like music to help me go see some other parts of the world and experience other foods and other cultures and just kind of expand my mind like that.
Give you new ideas for songs.
Absolutely. They've got different sorts of animals and things I should like to meet, and different flowers and food and everything. I want to do the whole experience. So
and Europe loves American music.
Let's go.
Yes, they do. So when you play with your band, do you normally stick around like the Nashville area where you are, or do they travel with you? Or
They travel with us. We do mostly day trips and weekend trips. So we don't go. We haven't been out this far with the band because the logistics of it require a lot more.
They did come to Rowlett when we were in Rowlett.
Rowlett. Oh, you're right. We did play in Rowlett with the band.
That's the furthest.
Basically, so we do a lot of town festivals and fairs with the band, because they have the financial support to do that.
Yes,
and it kind of makes it worth it. Where otherwise we would basically be somehow trying to finance the band, and we're not rich people, so that doesn't really work.
That's just not our area.
We do have a major, well, not a major, but we have a big gig coming up this fall with the band that's going to be in Indiana. It's like a blues festival.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's like I said, it's a different energy with the band, and there's certain songs that they just don't cleanly translate into an acoustic set. So I miss those songs. It's like
some of that stuff is.
It's like babies I don't get to see for a long time, and then I'm like, oh, we get to play those songs. That's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's stuff that's kind of more of a bluesy rock riff song. It's kind of some of those don't translate as well, especially when it's a lot of drum and bass stuff going on. So we've tried to. Some of the songs you heard tonight, they've been rearranged specifically to what we do.
Yeah, and when we play with the band, we have to remember that there's a different arrangement, so that we're not just kind of falling over ourselves.
That sounds like a lot of fun, though. I mean,
it is a lot of fun.
Being able to transition back and forth.
Yeah. It's good fun. For sure.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just excited. When is do you know when your band album's coming out?
No, we actually, we haven't even decided on the order of the songs or the songs yet.
Oh, okay.
We've just started recording, and then we kind of put it on pause. But we're looking at, hopefully after this tour's over, spending some time. We have a home studio, so that makes it nice. So we're looking at, hopefully, we have a little bit thinner of a schedule in July and August as far as travel goes. Maybe not as much as dates thinning out, but the travel part of it's going to slow down. So hopefully we can get some recording done.
Yeah.
Usually we use the winter time when the gigs are a little more sparse or people are doing holiday things to really kind of dig in and do the meat of the mixing and the overdubs and whatnot. So I foresee like next spring something being
Probably.
on offer. Yeah,
It's
something
always like
or
a
other.
longer timeline than we say, so we don't want to say.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
It was.
We won't hold you to anything.
It was spring of this year at one point, so we're just gonna shut up now.
yeah. Well, I mean, we did have like one of our band members move to a different state, and that kind of put a little bit of a
Squash on that.
Yeah, we're like, oh, okay, we have to rethink everything now.
Yeah, we gotta find somebody else.
The acoustic album, however,
It's on order.
I mean, it could be sooner because that's just you and me getting
Yeah.
to it.
Right. Don't have to wait on anybody else.
No.
Yeah. This isn't really music related, but you mentioned it earlier when you're talking about the song "Carve Your Name."
Yeah.
Do you really have a graveyard in your backyard?
It's not
No.
technically in our backyard. It's just down the street from us.
So a lot of the
okay.
filming was done in our backyard, but it's not the graveyard scenes. The graveyard scenes are like about a mile up the road from
Yeah.
us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a little family graveyard.
Oh,
Yeah. I think it's maintained by the people that live next door to it. But it's like we were really respectful when we were like recording in there, made sure that we didn't disturb anything.
I don't think you disturbed anybody in there.
Well, you don't want to leave anything behind. Like we had some flower petals and whatnot, so we made sure that we picked up after ourselves and whatnot. Just be really,
Yeah.
Not to walk
respectful
on
of the
any graves,
space.
any
Yeah.
of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did our best, but the majority of it was like in our backyard, and we have a creek that surrounds our property there. So
Oh, nice.
it was part of it is in our creek. So yeah,
Okay. Wow. Interesting. Sounds
Yeah.
like you got a cool place.
yeah. You'll have to go watch our semi-creepy video.
A couple of our
Okay.
videos feature our farm, actually. in it.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
we'll
it's-
definitely do that.
We know we have permission to film there, so we don't have to worry
Right.
about anybody fussing at us.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, we have had such a good time getting to
too.
know you
Thanks for
and
having us.
hearing your music, and I look forward to more music down line and seeing what y'all do.
Yeah, and you'll have to let me know when you get your chickens.
I'm not getting chickens.
I
Mr. Treadway and I have talked about that. We
think
are
you should
not
have, I
getting
think you should
chickens.
have some chickens.
Ew.
If some just show up, that's what happened to me. Chickens just showed up. So if one just like shows up,
Call animal control.
Y'all think she's joking. We literally had in 1 year show up as strays, cats, dogs, 2 chickens, a cow,
3 cows
a goat,
and a goat.
and 3 cows and a goat.
3 cows and a
all in
goat.
1 year. That's
my
showed up
gosh.
at our house.
Yeah,
Like the only ones we found the owners for were the
cows and the
cows
goat.
and the goat.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The chickens.
Well, see,
I don't
you
know.
have an inviting place. What can you
We got
say?
some good energy, but so do you. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You might just have a chicken show up.
No.
We did have a pig show up.
Yeah, we
We
did have
haven't had a pig
a
show
pig
up
on
yet.
the loose. Yes.
But fresh eggs. I mean, that kind of like trumps.
We like
Bacon.
the eggs.
Yeah, it does trump bacon.
Well, I wish y'all the best. And again, I want to thank our studio audience for
Yeah.
being here, Randy, for being back there doing what you do. And everybody, you keep on listening. You are in the music room.
Yeah.